The Cambodian general election has been closed and initial results are expected very soon. Earlier, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen arrived at his polling station in the Kandal province to cast his vote along with his wife as the country held a general election deemed by critics as one-sided. Around 9.7 million of Cambodia's 16 million people are eligible to vote in the elections to the National Assembly. Among those who have cast their votes is the Prime Minister Hun Sen, along with First Lady Ban Rani at the Kandal province. Besides Sen's ruling People's Party, there are 17 other parties in the run. Polls will be open till 3 p.m. local time, after which a preliminary result will be announced, but the elections are not free of accusations of being rigged. First, it is almost certain that the ruling Cambodian People's Party will return to power, so allowing Prime Minister Sen to extend his nearly 4-decade grip on power. Most of the other political parties are obscure, and none have the clout or even resources to mount a challenge to the ruling party. The CPP won all 125 assembly seats, in the 2018 election. A repeat of that is highly plausible this time. Not that Cambodia never had a strong opposition party. The CPP encountered its biggest challenge to its rule in the 2013 election when it won less than half of the votes. It was closely followed by the newly formed Cambodian National Rescue Party. The CNRP was popular among the youth and trade unions in the country, but in the following years, CPP used its influence over courts and democratic institutions to hobble its rival. It's culminated in CNRP's dissolution 9 months before the 2018 election for its alleged plot to overthrow Hun Sen's government. The CNRP's leader was arrested on treason charges. Large numbers of opposition figures fled into exile and hundreds were convicted of crimes, mostly in absentia, in mass trials. But the CPP has some merit of its own. The CPP's ability to maintain peace, growth and stability after the Khmer Rouge genocide in the 1970s remains its biggest selling point, particularly in rural areas where many Cambodians have witnessed a relative transformation in what was once among the world's poorest countries.
សារនយោបាយរបស់គណៈបកប្រជាជនកម្ពុជាបញ្ហាសំខាន់គឺរួមកម្លាំងមហាសាមគ្គីជាតិដើម្បីការពារថែរក្សាសន្តិភាព ស្ថិរភាពនយោបាយនិងបណ្ដាសមាជិកផលសង្គមជាតិដែលយើងខិតខំរកបានយ៉ាងលំបាកដោយដែលគឺឃើញស្រាប់ហើយសមាជិកផលទាំងឡាយដែលកើតឡើងរហូតដល់បច្ចុប្បន្ននេះគឺឆ្លងកាត់នីតិកាល 6 នីតិកាលហើយបានសេចក្តីថា 30 ឆ្នាំហើយនៅការដឹកនាំគ្រប់គ្រងរបស់រាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលរបស់គណៈបកប្រជាជនកម្ពុជា
Quite clearly there's an effort by Hun Sen to intimidate everyone he can, to enforce a degree of silence from both the people and from the opposition political parties to try to make it look like there's democracy when in fact, you know, it is, as you mentioned, the second time that at a national election, Hun Sen has basically faced no significant opposition.
This time, Prime Minister Hun Sen is most likely eyeing a smooth path for his eldest son, Hun Manet. Manet, aged 45, is making his debut in Sunday's election and needs to win a legislative seat to be eligible for the Prime Minister's post. But little is known about Hun Manet's vision for Cambodia. He has kept a low international profile and has rarely given interviews. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.